Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Sorry I've been away again for a little while, but this is probably going to be the norm just for a bit longer. Anyway, without further ado, Retro Games Ltd released a very short update. It was about a week ago this came out now. I've had a heck of a week. I've been meaning to make this video. In fact, it's quite a funny story. I started to set this video recording and I started to record it and received a phone call from somebody special in my life, basically, and we're not going into too much detail. And yeah, we ended up talking for like 2.5 hours on the phone, and I totally forgot about this video. So it was like just recording basically nothing in the background for 2.5 hours, and then I went to switch my computer off and suddenly realized it was still recording. So yeah, didn't quite get that finished. That was about a week ago, and since then it's been action stations for the last week, so I just haven't had a chance to get back to this. So many of you may already know this news, you probably do, but it's for those of you really who don't have Facebook and wouldn't have heard this. We're gonna watch this video, and I've watched through it myself. It goes very quickly basically, but what I'm going to do is after I've played it through just at normal speed, I won't comment on it, we'll play it through. I might say a couple of things, and then I'll pause it when I play it through a second time, and we'll have a look at things in greater detail. So don't worry if you miss all the detail the first time, because we will be going through it step by step afterwards. Alright, without further ado, let's play the video. I'm not going to play it with the volume just in case, but obviously I've got my music on in the background that you can hear, so it's not very long, it's only 30 seconds. So let's go. Quite an interesting way they've done this time around. So there we go, 2025 release is confirmed, and again, like I said, we will pause that in a second because you can see how quickly it's disappearing. These are 2026 releases confirmed, release order unclear, so we could be getting them in any order, and then we've got a few extras at the end, and that's basically it. So it's not a very long video, and there we go. End of story. So let's scroll back and we'll have a look at it. I'll play it through and then I'll pause it immediately when it gets to something that we want to look at. So there we go, let's pause it on this one. So 2025 release is confirmed, release order unclear. Okay, so they're not saying when. We have a special edition mini console release, confirmed. Multiple limited edition merchandise releases, confirmed. Again, this is all pretty vague stuff. Special edition bundle pack confirmed. I don't know what that could be. Maybe it's something like the C64 bundled with a joystick. I really don't know, to be honest with you. Something like that. Because I wouldn't have thought they'd do it with the Spectrum yet, or the A500 Mini, considering the A1200's coming out. I don't know. And an all-new accessory release confirmed. And also brand new mini console in partnership with third parties. That's, to me, the exciting thing, because obviously special edition mini console suggests we've already had that one before. I'm not so worried about merchandise or the bundle pack, because I have all of theirs except for the VIC-20 so far, so I don't really need to buy a special edition bundle. Accessories, again, I'm not that fussed about accessories, but this one, brand new mini console, that excites me. I'm hoping that's going to be the first thing that gets released off this list, because it does say the release order is unclear, but I haven't seen. We're going to go on Facebook and have a look in a second. I haven't seen any rumours yet. I haven't looked at the comments for this post either yet, so let's move on to the next bit. I'll just play it, because if I go too far it's going to be off the screen, because this is very quick, this video. Right, so we look at now the 2026 releases. The A1200 full-size working keyboard confirmed. So that's the news basically, is that the A1200 is not coming out till next year, which is a bummer, but it is what it is. But we didn't have a release date for it anyway, did we? You know, because they were having issues with the licenses and everything, so it looks like they've definitely worked their way through that now anyway, so that is good at least. Full-sized working keyboard release. Confirmed release, model unclear. So we've got another one with a working keyboard coming out, so I don't know what that could be. Who knows, maybe an Amstrad. It's a possibility, I suppose. put in the comments anything you'd like to see, obviously. And then we've got special edition full-size collector bundle and special edition full-sized working keyboard release. So, in a sense, that would specify it wouldn't specify. It would indicate maybe that would be the C64 or the VIC-20, or maybe actually it's this one, but it's just going to bring out a special edition later in the year. Really hard to say, isn't it? It's all of this is speculation, because the only thing we've really had confirmed here is the A1200 is going to be releasing next year. Everything else is, any of these things could be anything, couldn't they? And let's move along to the last screen. And so we have also confirmed brand new mini console development, confirmed development finished, release date unclear. So there is another mini ready. Full-size working keyboard release, development ongoing, release date unclear. Full-size working keyboard release, development ongoing, release. So there's two more. All new accessory release, confirmed finished, release date unclear, and multiple limited edition merchandise releases, confirmed finished, release date unclear. So what the heck they could be, I don't really know. This is very like, I don't know, it's just really, they're letting us know things are on the way, but they're not really letting us know much, are they? I suppose it was probably their way of saying that we've sorted out our issues with the A1200, but it's not coming out till next year. Oh, by the way, we've got a crap load of other stuff we're working on, so we'll just kind of tell you a little bit about that without telling you about anything really. Right, I'm going to be flicking it over to Facebook, but while I'm doing that, you'll just be seeing the same screen, because obviously I don't want to reveal my Facebook, because then you have to look at my ugly mug, and you really don't want to do that. I'm going to find the post that this came on, and we'll see. There are 145 comments for this, so as you can probably imagine. Just getting it all set up. I'm going to go full screen on this one. Right, so what they wrote was: warning, data breach warning, news blackout injunction lifted, confirmation, Retro Games release schedule encryption broken, follow Retro Games socials for future leaks. And then we have the comments. And some of these are probably going to be a bit spicy, so be warned. There's a bit of sarcasm straight off the bat. Yeah, some people speculating on a BBC, possibly, maybe. Told you guys no A1200 this year. Well, I think we kind of probably knew that with the problems they've been having. Mini console special edition. Yeah, so there's nothing on here really, is there? I'm looking for any posts that might have been replied to by Retro Games Ltd, but they're not really saying a lot, are they? Oh, there's one. Oh, only 2026? No, well, that's not going to tell us much then, is it? I mean, that's a fair point, isn't it? It's nearly August 2025, so yeah, it's not long to go till 2026. We are almost in autumn already, aren't we? So yeah, I think that's the one I'd like to see next. Amstrad CPC. I think that definitely would be good. Whether in mini or keyboard form, probably in keyboard form would be better, but I don't know really. And there's James Barker, and I know he comments on my channel a lot, wanting an Amstrad CPC, so yeah. We'll like that post actually, yeah, we'll like that. Try and give him some encouragement. Because I know he was gutted when they didn't get an Amstrad when we got the Spectrum instead, so. I'm on your side, James. I have no influence in these people whatsoever, but doesn't look like we're going to get any more comments from Retro Games Ltd on anything, so yeah. Okay. I don't want to leak, I want an announcement. Some people are so like impatient, aren't they? They really are. I feel sorry for Retro Games Ltd sometimes, because people are just all over them like a rash, aren't they? I get it, it's excitement, I do, and I am guilty of it, aren't I? That's why I make Facebook posts about it, and YouTube videos about it. I do make Facebook posts about it too, actually. That's not inaccurate, but yes, most of my stuff goes on YouTube, obviously not on Facebook. But yeah, I get it. I do get it. It's hype and everything else, but I guess these things take time, don't they? You know, you can't really push it. And if you do push it, you end up getting a shoddy product that's going to have loads of bugs, and then everybody's going to complain about that, aren't they? So, you know, really you're in a no-win situation, aren't you? But I wish we'd had something more myself. It's all pretty vague. Like I said, the only thing that's really been confirmed for definite is that the A1200 is coming out next year. Really, and the rest of them, they could be anything, couldn't they, really? I mean, they already surprised us with an Atari where nobody saw that coming. So, really, all bets are off, aren't they, to what it could be. I think one of the working keyboard ones would have to be an Amstrad of some description, I would think. Seems a logical choice, but they could throw a curveball in like they did before. Anyway, that is the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. There's not much to reveal, and I apologise for that, but I've got nothing to do with them, so I'm just telling you what they tell everybody else. I'm just reporting it for the people that don't know. There's probably a lot of you that probably already know this. You've probably already seen it on YouTube or whatever, so obviously this video is not aimed at you, so please don't abuse me. But it's just for the people. I know there's at least like 30-40 people on my channel that don't have Facebook, so they may not have heard about this. So they may have seen it on Twitter and stuff. I think it did go up on Twitter if I remember correctly. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but I think they did put it on Twitter. But anyway, this is for you people who don't have Facebook and don't have a Twitter. So if it only gets 40 odd views, then fair play. Thank you everybody for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it, and I know I've been so absent lately. I feel absolutely terrible about it, but more videos will be coming. I do assure you. It's been a rough couple of months. I think I've said that in previous videos that leading up till the end of July was going to be really rough for me with appointments and stuff. I had some good news. My cardiologist discharged me this week, so it looks like the old dicky ticker might not be as bad as I thought, which, you know, for some of you who are fans of the channel, I'm sure that's good news. For me, it's amazing news because obviously I was really scared to death. So I feel like I got a bit of a new lease on life, which hence the new video, and hence hopefully some more new videos in the future. I may have met somebody special in my life as well, so things are going well at the moment. Things are getting good, and you know, when I'm happy, then I want to make more videos. So, and also when I've got a schedule free, which I have at the moment, touch wood, I've still got a few appointments to deal with, but nothing like what I had at the beginning of this month. And every time I have one, it's draining. It's mentally and physically draining, and you just don't want to sit for 2 or 3 hours at the computer making a video when you feel like that, because you feel like it's going to come across in the video, you know, and I'm going to sound like I'm moaning all the time, and I'm going to sound miserable, and I don't want that, you know. Who wants that? That's not entertaining, is it? Maybe this isn't entertaining either, so I'm going to stop. But just letting you know the situation anyway. Thanks very much everybody. Like I said, do appreciate the support, really do, and I promise you there will be a lot more content going up soon, so it will be worth your time if you want to stick around. Thanks everybody, take care, see you soon. Put in the comments as well what you want to see from Retro Games Ltd, what you'd like to see. You don't have to list everything that's on there, but you know, some of the options, and maybe there'll be a few things I hadn't thought of. So that's what's brilliant about this community, is you'll probably always come up with something that I can't think of, so please do. Thanks a lot everybody, take care, see you soon, bye for now.